The new patch is here, and honestly, there's way more to this patch than I actually originally knew about. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about everything that actually changed in the patch, go through the patch notes. There's a few things I'm gonna skip because they're not really that important, like bug fixes, but the very big important parts, we're gonna talk to them right here, right now. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi or Patreon to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live and get your beautiful drops. And let's get into it. So here are the patch notes, and there's a lot of things that have happened. Of course, here in the release highlights, they're talking about everything: the new story, the new raid and convergence, the new legendary spear, the new mastery, which is honestly only one, which is gonna, you know, we're gonna skip to the mastery part because honestly, it's only one, guys. It's Janthir Wilds, setting, adept handiwork crafting, which only means that you can get your legendary components from the new legendary. That's it. That's the only mastery. Nothing. It doesn't really do anything. It's kind of disappointing. They always talk about, hey, in every one of the patch notes, they're like, hey, we're gonna get, you know, in the next quarterly update, masteries. This is the only one. Very disappointing, honestly. Evanet, like, you should be doing more than this. Like, if you care to put masteries in the entirety of the roadmap, this is not enough. Okay, what is this, right? But regardless, we got other stuff as well. New homestead decorations. Actually, we got a good amount of homestead decorations. We actually got around 85 new decorations with the yesterday's update. Pretty cool. One of them being the weapon display case, which honestly looks absolutely cool. I don't know if you guys saw this specific Reddit post, but there's one right here that actually I think it's very funny. Where you can see how this gamer put their greatsword right there. You can see how huge it is. I think it's actually very cool. And this guy put the weapon, the Choya hammer, to decorate all of their homestead with Choyas, which I think is very cool. So yeah, actually pretty nice. I'm definitely gonna be decorating my homestead with that. 6 new relics have been added as well. The relic of the beehive that releases a wave of pheromones that causes bees to spawn enemies around them when you use your elite skill. Relic of geysers restore endurance to allies when you grant them vigor, which could be very interesting in some sort of like place where, hey, you know, you want more endurance, like in a Vindicator, like in a Mirage spell. Specs like this that really get used to of dodging. There could be some theory crafting around there. Relic of the Mist Tides, cleansing condition from yourself when you successfully combo field with a leap or blast finisher. This is gonna be for some healers maybe. Relic, this honestly seems very specific. I'm not sure if we're gonna see a lot of play out of that. Relic of the Mount Brer, after using an elite skill, create an area underneath yourself. Standing in this area increases your outgoing strike damage. This could be good if it wasn't the elite skill. It's probably not going to get a lot of uptime, so I'm not sure if it's going to be used that much, unless the uptime of the strike is a lot, or if the elite skill is very low cooldown, which we don't really have a lot of those. Relic of Reunification, Grain, Frost Aura, and Light Aura after using a healing skill. I'm very specific, not sure if it's going to do anything. Relic of the Steam Streaker, burn nearby enemies when you successfully combo water combo field with a blast or leap finisher. Kind of fun, but sounds not really that useful. Maybe someone finds a good way of using it. Overall, they don't seem really that impactful, but we'll have to see if the meta changes. I do like the beehive one because it looks kind of cool, and I think it's cute to throw some bees at people. That's pretty nice. Woad Armor also now available in Lowland Shore, which is pretty nice. If you go to the vendor, you're gonna see that you can actually change one Amalgamated Rift Essence that you can craft yourself, or talk to Lyra for to get a Woad box for any of the ones that you actually want. So it's actually pretty cool. I really like it. Oh, you can also now transform 10 philosopher stones into one spirit shard for a little bit of a convergence in the other way around. That's nice. Also, the unusual coin vendor right here now also lets you have for 600 of these unusual coins, for 200, my bad, it will give you one more set of runestones, which, you know, they used to be very expensive, now not so much, but they're still worth a good amount, so, it's a good way to transform your unusual coins into gold. Moon Convert map in Lowland Shore also has a charging station for you to get your day take offensive and defensive protocol. Pretty nice. Players can now use handiwork workbenches in other players' homestead. Crafting results will be added to the crafter's decoration storage. Before, you will do this, and actually the other person would get the rewards, not you. So this way you can actually keep working on your own stuff on your homestead, while you're in someone else's homestead, which I think is actually pretty cool. Everything else here is only bug fixes, not really that important, but if you want, you can go and check it out yourself. The new Wishes Vault is here, and we've gotten a lot of new stuff. Obviously, refresh of all of the rewards, new specials that you can actually get here as well. Complete the Mount Valor Convergence, complete the Valor's Peak Story, and of course also complete the Mist of Monsters meta event. I'm not sure why they actually put this one here, but there you go, you can get it and get a few missed Astral Acclaim. Of course, also we get some good amount of rewards. A new Warclaw, you can go check everything that we've gotten. A new Warclaw, a new dog chair, a new weapon set, a new and the rest of the pieces from the Roadstalker, and of course also a new weapon starter kit here as well for other legendary weapons. You can go check the ones in the other video I made, and of course the secret spot that it actually leads you towards, which I think is very, very nice. Also, the Ascended and the Ascended Armor and Weapon chest. Now, instead of actually going in, you know, just, what's the word, telling you, hey, do you want an Assaulter chest, do you want a Defensor chest, or whatever, and so on and so on. Now, they actually just give you an Ascended Armor that you want, and then you can just select the stat that you want, which is super, super much better than before, specifically for new players, and also for us, because it's annoying to have to pick those and have to Google, hey, do I need the Assaulters for this kind of specific type of stat, or do I need the other one? Who knows? But this way, it's way easier. Also, one thing that I forgot about, in the new weapon starter kits now, you can actually choose between the Gift of Might or Magic whenever you want. It's not going to be random, you just choose the one that you actually want yourself. Of course, there's new rewards for the story, the Woodland Coat and Boots, raids is getting a new weapon set, some beautiful armor pieces as well, back piece and gliders from the raid, some minis as well, Convergence's new weapon set, minis, bearskin minis variants as well, and an endless mystery bearkin combat tonic, which I think is very, very cool, where you convert yourself into a beautiful bear. I'm gonna go through all of the skins. Actually, in another video I'm gonna showcase all of them, so you can go check in which ones that you actually want. Event reward also, the Bog Queen event now rewards you with a mini Bog Queen. We don't really know whether this is sellable or not right now, because, well, nobody has dropped it. I'm guessing it's gonna be a bit hard one to get, but of course it does, you know, it does drop it, so it gives you a bit of a better incentive for you to go and do that event, which I think is good. I'd rather it being a meta itself, honestly, that you do every day, with the other bear that happens in event that happens in Lowland Shore, but I guess it is what it is. Speaking of events and obviously making them more rewarding, we have a lot of changes here to Soto and indeed also Janthir Wells. First, the Janthir Renown chest that you get by doing daily hearts all the time and eventually getting all the achievements, all the renowns to the maximum, now give you way more stuff, which I think is super, super cool, because before they weren't really worth doing. Now, they might actually be. You can see that whenever you get a renown chest, it leads to the chance of giving you Orsos Oblag that you actually might need for your legendary spear. The same things as before, but also, boom, 20 of any of the actual new currencies from the expansion that you actually need to make their legendary as well. As you can see here, they're around 2 gold each of these possibilities, so pretty worth it. Now, is it gonna be really that big of a deal to actually do this? You're gonna have to do 3 days to get one of these beautiful renowned chests. Is it gonna be worth it? Maybe yes, maybe not. But to be fair, the new currency now is indeed pretty worth it because of the new legendary. So personally, I'm gonna be doing these hearts every day, and I'm pretty happy because of that, because now I actually can experience the new expansion without feeling like I'm wasting my time. Also, hero choice chests. This ones indeed will give you a decoration piece material that you can use to make other decorations. This used to be very expensive. You can actually go, for example, to check the giant mushroom spore in BLTC, and you're gonna see that the price has plummeted. This is yesterday, this is today. The price is absolutely getting down to nothing because of the hero choice chest having this possibility. This is for Janthir Wilds. Boom, exploded because you need it for a decoration. Then it went down a little bit and now it's completely gone, which actually I think is a good idea because it was way too expensive. And now we have better reasons to actually do our metas in HOT and in Path of Fire. And not only that, but also, guess what, guys? The amalgamated gemstones are insanely expensive right now because of the new legendary. So doing any event in the entire game, any meta, is insanely profitable. So I'm pretty happy with this. I'm actually gonna be making a video about how this meta, how this whole patch has changed the entirety of the game just with these little changes. So we're gonna go through them in another day. So subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this and you want to check the video. Extractions obtained from weekly rifts give you 2 renown tokens for the associated map. Isn't that awesome? You do your weekly rift in Lowland Shore and Janthir Sentry and you get 2 renown tokens. Awesome! No reasons to actually do rifts, and it makes you feel better because you can now skip some hard and you actually don't want to do that much. Also, 6 new utility stations can now be crafted. Recipes of these can be acquired from Master Artificers, Huntsmiths, and Weaponsmith. Bountiful Maintenance of Oil Station, Demon Slaying Station, Carcatoften Station, Magnanimous Maintenance Oil Station, Magnanimous Tuning Crystal Station, and Toxic Tuning Crystal Station. All these ones being very useful for just certain specs. And also, Demon Slaying Station, guess what? Guess where it works? Yes, it works on the new Convergence and the old one. So now your Demon Slaying Station is going to be super nice if you're a commander and you want to just tell everyone, hey, get your Demon Slaying Station so you could do 10% more damage. Just go in there, put it in there, 7 gold, boom, done. I'm not really sure how expensive this is going to end up going, how profitable making any of these ones is going to be. We're going to have to see, but yeah, it's a cool thing that they did, and I'm hopefully it shifts the market towards a good place, and I'm happy that we have these possibilities to give to other players to deal a bit more damage in any of these metas. Also, the new meta of Mist and Monsters now is way more rewarding. Good, because this one was not very rewarding and nobody was doing it. Now it'll give you 4 renown tokens from Janthir Sentry. Good. This means that you're going to be able to complete 1 entire heart whenever you do this. And of course, the Janthir Sentry ones are very annoying to actually do. So this is actually going to be very nice. This one in particular is super annoying to do. So you can just go in here, do the meta 1 time, boom, go drop this one right here, done. You have your heart done. This one now, the Warclaw event, the Warclaw Adventure, gives you some sort of actual renown heart progress. So you can just do this over and over again to complete this heart if you don't want to do the events. And of course, this one, just do events around here. It's super free, it's super easy, and it's super fun. So this way, you can just, boom, make it super way easier to bank your hearts in Janthir Sentry. I'm gonna make a video on how to do these hearts the fastest very soon as well. The chest that you open when you kill the bosses will also give you more karma and have a chance of getting you a standard weapon and armor chest. Super cool. And also the chest will give you Rotten Titan Amber or Charged Titan ore depending on where you're opening them, and depending on the boss of which you're opening them with. Pale Branch Spear, the very big drop of this meta. This is a spear that you only can get from this very specific meta. You can now actually trade it for a lot of gold. I'm guessing it's going to be like hundreds and hundreds of gold weapon, and will have selected attributes. Awesome. I don't know why it wasn't this from the start, but it is what it is. Secretly Obscure, we're getting some new changes to this as well. Super cool changes, actually, making this entire expansion way more worth doing. Every one of the maps now have reward tracks that if you do events around here, Ametas, around Skywatch Archipelago, and around Inner Nails, you will start getting more of the currency, more experience as well, and some Rift Essences if you don't like doing rifts. Super cool, super nice, a little thing to make people want to do those metas and events more. Also, the events from the collections will also give you more currency, more than before, and the experience from all these events, specifically the metas, will give you more experience as well. Next, Convergence, Aurelius. This one is so cool. Oh my god, it's probably one of my favorite changes. A new weekly achievement has been added to successfully complete unique encounters in Convergences. This new weekly, oh my god, it changes everything about Convergences, because before, I'm not gonna lie, you would just do the easiest one. Once a day, boom, do your weekly, done. Now, with this new achievement that I just did, actually, by the way, you're gonna have to kill every one of the bosses a week, and if you do, you're gonna have, well, you're gonna get some rare unidentified gear, very nice, and you're gonna get 2 of these chests, Magnified Convergence Extractions. That will give you 2 gold, karma, and a very specific chance of getting you some very good items. Not only you're gonna get a chance of getting a lot of Supreme Rooms of Holding, as you can see here, you'll also get a chance of getting any type of a lot of these very hard to get items. The Coral Sword, Pile of Woad Armor for Triple Trouble, Drakar's Horde from Drakar, Gift of Arin from Dragonfall, Frostman of Chilling from from Drownstorm, these other weapons from the actual strikes in Soto, Skyscale weapon box from the Convergences, and in Super Rare you can see that you can actually get an insane amount of infusions and very expensive items. Even the Heart of Canora is here. absolutely insane. Doing this every week is going to be such an important thing to do in your weeklies. They also updated each of the bosses. When they are actually harder, they will give you more rewards. Also, depending on the type of challenge mode you get, bronze, silver, or gold chest will reward more fine masterwork and rare rift essences. And they also introduce stacking rewards based on the legendary enemy reaching health thresholds, including experience, karma, coins, and loot bags. So if the legendary boss, if the big boss of the convergence reaches certain health thresholds, they'll give you this kind of stuff. This means that even if you fail, you still get some of these rewards anyways. So I think it's honestly a very good a little bit of a participation trophy in case you fail. But hey, I think that's a good thing. Raids and strikes, they fix actual bugs off of different strikes and raids. Absolutely insane. Some of these ones, for example, the canning ones, were super annoying. So I'm very happy that they're actually coming back and fixing these problems that have been here for years. I'm pretty surprised they actually did it. So pretty nice. They also made some WvW changes. We have a whole video on those ones too. I'll link in the description if you want. But overall, we got the new siege equipment. But overall, the siege equipment blueprint has been simplified. You only have one quality now. You have the big infinite blueprint gizmo that you can buy for a lot of skirmish tickets and other materials from WvW, although those are getting nerfed actually. And it didn't really last long with how expensive this were. You can see that they are actually going down. I'll leave it in the description down below as well. Also, skirmish tickets will be going. So yeah, they almost got it in half, the rewards. So yeah, it's going to be way easier to get now. They also changed Dolniaks, and you also got the new sentry turret as well. A lot of people are not really liking any of these changes, on the gizmo ones and the blueprint ones. So it's kind of a big topic right now. So tell me what you guys think about the whole thing. And it's also kind of a buggy patch in terms of WvW, so hopefully they can fix it very soon. Some changes to PvP as well. Essentially, Guardian gets a bit of a nerf in GVG, and of course also in PvP as a little bit as well. Not too much. Honestly, they need a bit more, but it is what it is. Whirling Light getting a little bit of less damage. Not too much. Probably needs way more. Mesmer getting nerfed in PvP, and Thief, Core Axe Thief, and Thief Axe getting nerfed even further because it's still so insanely good and very annoying to play with. And one little thing that I actually forgot about, guess what? The new Janthir Wilds raid has a new weekly, super cool, that you kind of want to do every week, and will give you a good amount of rewards, getting crystals as well, and 1 gold. And of course, that new currency is for the new stuff, for the new raid, new rewards. So there you go. That's the entire patch. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me if you liked it. Tell me if you didn't. We're gonna get a new patch review very soon. Convergence review, raid review. So many things coming out this week. Probably 2 videos a day. I mean, because I have so much to talk about this patch, and a lot of things, interesting things coming out as well. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Love you all. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support me. Go to my Twitch to watch me live. See you soon. Love you all. Bye bye.